you might be making daily conversational mistakes without even realizing it. Language specialists call these fossilized mistakes. They occur when you translate a thought directly from your native language into English, cementing an incorrect pattern into your speech. A large vocabulary doesn't always prevent these errors. These ingrained habits can make highly educated professionals sound less fluent than they actually are. We are going to address 10 of the most common fossilized errors, testing your instincts and revealing how a native speaker actually structures each phrase. Improving your fluency requires you to actively identify and unlearn these very specific direct translation habits. Let's start with the basics. The first group of errors stems from treating fundamental states of being as if they are physical actions. Consider this sentence: I am having 20 years. Can you spot why this sounds unnatural? In English, age is a state of being. We use the verb to be, not have. The correct phrase is, I am 20 years old. Now look at this. I didn't went there. This is a common double past tense error. The word did already marks the action as past tense. This means the following verb must stay in its base form. You say, I didn't go there. This logic also applies to stative verbs. These describe an ongoing condition rather than an action in progress. This worksheet identifies a frequent stumble for learners. Look at sentence number 1. He is knowing all the answers. Mental states like knowing or understanding are constant conditions. They do not take an ing ending. The correct form is, he knows all the answers. English distinguishes between temporary actions and permanent states. You do not have an age or do a mental state. You simply are those things. The next module targets the habit of adding extra words that are already implied by the main verb. Take the phrase, I am agree. Agree is an action verb on its own. It does not require a helper verb, like am. Simply say, I agree. You may also see this redundancy. Let's discuss about the topic. To discuss something already means to talk about it. If you use the verb discuss, delete about and follow it directly with the topic. Let's discuss the topic. We see the same pattern in the sentence, I will return back tomorrow. Return inherently means to go back. Stacking these words creates a tautology. To sound more natural, say, I will return tomorrow. This redundancy also appears in comparisons, such as, this is more better. Better is already the comparative form of good. Adding more makes the sentence wordy. The correct phrasing is, this is better. In English, concise sentences often sound more professional. Removing these redundant words makes your speech clearer and more direct. Our final category focuses on how to precisely express quantities, time, and personal viewpoints. Look at this sentence, one of my friend. Logically, if you are selecting one, you are choosing it from a larger group. Therefore, the noun following one of my must be plural, one of my friends. Now, consider how we describe time. I am waiting since 2 hours. English uses since for a specific point in time, like since 9 a.m. For a duration or length of time, you must use for. The correct form is, I have been waiting for 2 hours. Finally, look at how this opinion is stated. According to me, this is great. The phrase according to is used only when citing an outside source or another person. To express your own view, say, in my opinion, this is great. Mastering these specific rules for time, groups, and opinions ensures that your grammar aligns with the logical structures used by fluent speakers. Here is a summary of the 10 corrections we've analyzed. These mistakes are a normal byproduct of learning. They are simply habits formed when native language patterns interfere with English rules. To improve, select just one of these corrections right now. Focus on using it correctly in a real conversation or an email today. Note when the error occurs, correct it immediately, and continue speaking. Consistent correction is how you break a fossilized habit. Addressing these specific patterns is a practical way to speak more clearly and sound more natural in your daily interactions. Thank you for watching, and keep practicing.